Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly, and today our topic is how to enroll Graphy user on Gravity form submission. So I'm an online educator and I've created a registration form by using Gravity form for my course. Now what I want to do is that whenever I'm going to receive a new registration or a new form submission through Gravity form, then automatically I want to enroll a new user in my course in Graphy. So for this, what I need to do is I need to first create a new learner in my Graphy account, and then I need to create a new enrollment for my course in Graphy. So here I want to do this automatically, and for that I need to simply build a connection between Gravity Forms and Graphy. So for building this connection, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing software for automation and integration. Now with Pabbly Connect, whenever I'm going to receive a new form submission through Gravity Forms, then automatically I will first create a new learner by using all the detail of that form submission, and after creating that learner, I'm going to enroll that learner as a user in my course. So here, how I'm going to set up this connection, for that, let me take you to my computer screen. I hope all you can see my computer screen, and today we are going to see that how we can enroll Graphy user on Gravity form submission. So I'm an online educator and I want to make the user registration process seamless and efficient. So by integrating Gravity forms with Graphy, I can automatically enroll users on my platform as soon as they submit a form. So when a potential student fills out a Gravity form, whether for a course inquiry or registration, their details will be directly transferred to Graphy. So this will allow me to instantly enroll them without any manual intervention. So here what I'm going to do is, I'm going to simply build a connection between Gravity forms and Graphy, and I'm going to build this connection without any coding and programming skills, just with the help of Pabbly Connect. And with Pabbly Connect, I'm going to set up this automation between Gravity forms and Graphy in such a way that whenever I'm going to receive a new form submission from Gravity form, then automatically I will enroll a new user in my Graphy account. So here for using Pabbly Connect, I need to open a new tab, and here I need to search for pabbly.com/connect in my browser. And it will take us to this landing page of Pabbly Connect. Now here in the landing page, I have these two options of sign in and sign up for free. If you don't have any account with Pabbly Connect, then you can just click on this sign up for free button, and it will take only 2 minutes of your time, and you will get 100 free tasks every month. Or if you already have an account or you are an existing user, then you can just click on sign in, and you will get to see this page. So these are all the apps that Pabbly offers, and we are going to use Pabbly Connect here. For that, I just need to click on this Access Now button under Pabbly Connect, and it will direct us to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Now here in the dashboard, I need to create a new workflow, and for that I'm going to click on this Create Workflow button, and this window will pop up. Now here I need to name my workflow, so I'm going to name it as my objective, which is to enroll Graphy user on Gravity form submission. Now I need to select the folder where I want to save my workflow, so I'm going to open this tab, and here in this tab I'm going to find all the folders that I have in my Pabbly Connect account, and I have this particular folder of automation, so I'm going to select this. And now I need to click on Create, and this will take us to this most important window for our workflow, and here in this window I have these two boxes of trigger and action. So trigger and action are the two main principles on which our workflow works on, and trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So trigger is going to be the first step that will get executed in our workflow, and action is just going to follow that. So here in my workflow, I need to first set up my trigger, and here I can only set up single trigger step and multiple action steps. Now here for setting up my trigger, I need to search for my trigger application, and here I'm going to use Gravity form as my trigger application. So I'm going to search for that, and I'm going to select Gravity forms here. Now I'm going to give my trigger event, so I'm going to open this tab, and new response is going to be my trigger event. So I'm going to select this. And now I need to connect Gravity forms with Pabbly Connect in my workflow, and for that I need to use this webhook URL. So this webhook URL is going to work as a bridge between Gravity forms and Pabbly Connect, and with this webhook URL I'm going to get the response of all the new form submission that I'm going to receive through Gravity forms here in Pabbly Connect. Now for connecting these two applications, I need to follow this instruction, and I need to first copy this webhook URL. And now I need to take you to my Gravity form account, and I have Gravity form as a plugin in my WordPress account. So I'm going to take you there, and here this is my Gravity form account, and in Gravity form I have created this particular user registration form. So I need to use this particular form, and I need to connect this form with Pabbly Connect so that I can get all the detail of the form submission from this form to Pabbly Connect. So for connecting this form, I need to go to settings and I need to open form settings. And here in form settings, I need to scroll down and I have this particular option of webhooks. So I need to open that. And here in webhook, I need to add a new webhook. So I'm going to click on this add new button. And now I need to fill all these details. So first I have to give a name to my webhook. So I'm going to clear this default response and I'm going to name it as Pabbly. Now I have this tab of request URL. So here I need to add the webhook URL that I have copied from Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to paste that here. And now I have added my webhook details. Now I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to click on save settings. And here I have successfully updated my settings and I have added my webhook. Now with this webhook, I have connected my form with Pabbly Connect. And as I'm going to create a new form submission for this particular Gravity form, then I'm going to get that response in Pabbly Connect. So let me take you to Pabbly Connect. And here in Pabbly Connect, we can see it is waiting for webhook response. And for getting this webhook response, I need to create a new form submission. And as I will create a new form submission, then automatically I'm going to get that response here in Pabbly Connect. Now for creating a new form submission, I'm going to take you back to Gravity form and I'm going to preview my form. So I'm going to click on this button of preview. And here this is my user registration form. Now I'm going to fill all these details here. And first I have to give the first name. So here my first name is going to be Michael. Last name is going to be Karis. Email will be michaelkaris@pabblytudes.com. I'm going to confirm the email. Now I'm going to give the username. So I'm going to keep Michael Karis as the username. And now I'm going to give the password. So I'm going to type a random password. I'm going to confirm that password. And now I have filled all the required details. Now I'm going to click on submit. And here I have successfully created this new form submission. Now that I have created a new form submission, I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect. And here in Pabbly Connect, we can see I have received this response. So this is the response of my new form submission that I've just created in Gravity form. And in this, I have all these details of my form submission. Like I have the name of my user, that is Michael Karis. I have the email address, that is michaelkaris@pabblytudes.com. I have the first name of my user, that is Michael, and I have the last name, that is Karis. Now that we can see, I have received all these details of my form submission that I have just created in my Gravity form. And as I have received all these details of my form submission, what I want to do is I want to use all these details, and automatically by using all these details of my form submission, I want to create a new enrollment in my Graphy account. So for enrolling a new user in Graphy, I need to set up my Actions tab. And here now I'm going to search for my action application, and that is going to be Graphy. So I'm going to select Graphy here. Now here I have to give my action event. So I'm going to open this tab and I need to create a new learner, or I need to enroll a new learner in my Graphy account. So I'm going to use create learners as my action event. So I'm going to select that. And now I need to connect Graphy with Pabbly Connect in my workflow. So I'm going to click on connect. I'm going to click on add new connection. And here for connecting Graphy with Pabbly Connect, I need to give an API key and the merchant ID. So here for getting these details, I need to first log into my Graphy account and then I need to go to integration option where I'm going to find all these details. So for this, let me take you to my Graphy account, and here I have already logged into my Graphy account and this is my Graphy dashboard. And here for getting the API key and the merchant ID, we need to go to integrations. And here in integrations, I have this particular option of third-party integration. So with third-party integrations, I'm going to get my API key. So here I need to scroll down. And here I have this particular option of Pabbly Connect. And now with this third-party integration of Pabbly Connect, I'm going to get my API key. So here this is the API key. So I'm going to copy this from here. I'm going to go back to Pabbly Connect and I'm going to paste that here in this tab of API key. Now I need to give the merchant ID. So for this, I have to again take you to my Graphy account. And now here in integrations, I have this particular option of APIs too. So I'm going to open that. And here in this option of APIs, we can see I have this merchant ID. So I need this particular merchant ID. So I'm going to copy this from here. I'm going to go back to Pabbly Connect and I'm going to paste that here in this tab of merchant ID. Now that I have added all the required details, I'm going to click on save. And I have connected Graphy with Pabbly Connect. Now for creating a new enrollment or for creating a new learner, I need to fill all these details. So here for creating a new learner or for enrolling a new learner, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use all the detail of my form submission that I've received through Gravity form. And from that form submission detail, I'm going to get the required details that I need for creating a new learner or for enrolling a new user, and I'm going to map those details here in these tabs. So here first I need the email address, so I'm going to map that from my Gravity form response, and for that I'm going to use mapping. So what mapping is a technique through which I can retrieve the data from the previous steps, and the data that is changing will get replaced with the new data in the real time. So for mapping I need to click here. I'm going to open this response of Gravity forms, and here this is the email address of my user, so I'm going to map this. Now I need to give the name of my user, so I'm going to click here. I'm going to open this response of Gravity forms, and here this is the name of my user, so I'm going to map this. And now I have these two tabs of mobile and the password. So these are not the required details, and also I'm not receiving these details from my Gravity form submission, so I'm not going to fill these details. I'm just going to leave these tabs blank, and now I have mapped all these details here. So as I mapped these details, I have made all these details dynamic. Now what is going to happen is that every time I'm going to receive a new form submission from Gravity form, then automatically all these details that I mapped here will get replaced with the new form submission detail in the real time. And every time I'm going to receive a new form submission, then automatically I will create a new learner in my Graphy account. So here I've filled all the required details, so I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to click on Save and Send Test to Quit button. And here we can see I have received this response. So this is a positive response, and this means that I have created a new learner in my Graphy account by using all the detail of my form submission that I have received through Gravity form. So to check whether I have created a new learner or not, let me take you to Graphy. And here in Graphy, I'm going to go to users. And here in users, we can see I've just created this new learner that is named as Michael Karras, and I have the email that is michaelkarras@pabblytudes.com. Now that I have created a new learner in my Graphy account, and I have created this learner by using all the detail of my Gravity form submission that I have just created. And as I've created this new learner, I want to enroll this learner into a new course. Now for enrolling my learner into a course, I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect. And now here for enrolling my user in a course, I'm going to add one more action step. So here for that, I'm going to again search for my action application as Graphy, and I'm going to select Graphy here. Now I'm going to give my action event, so I'm going to open this tab, and now I'm going to enroll my learner to a course. So I'm going to select Enroll Learner to Course as my action event. So I'm going to select that, and now I'm going to again connect Graphy with Pabbly Connect in my workflow. So I'm going to click on Connect, and as I have already created this connection between Graphy and Pabbly Connect, so I'm going to use this existing connection. Now I'm going to click on Save, and here I have connected Graphy with Pabbly Connect. Now for enrolling a new learner, I need to give the email address and the course URL. So here I'm going to use the email address of my user who I have just created as a learner in my Graphy account. So I'm going to map that here. So I need to click here. I'm going to open this response of Graphy, and here this is the email address of my learner. So I'm going to map this, and now I'm going to give the course URL. So for getting my course URL, I need to go to my Graphy dashboard, and in my Graphy dashboard, I need to go to the product where I'm going to find my courses. And as I'm going to go to my course page, I'm going to get my course page URL, and that I need to use for enrolling my user or for enrolling my learner into a course. So for this, let me take you to my Graphy account. And here in Graphy, I'm going to go to products. And here in products, I have all these courses. So here I can use any particular course where I want to enroll my user. And here I have this particular course of Introduction to Node.js. So this is going to be my course where I want to enroll my user. So I'm going to open my course. Now here I'm going to go to Pages. Now here in Pages, I have this option of URL. So this is the URL that I need for my course. So I'm going to copy this from here. I'm going to go back to Pabbly Connect, and I'm going to paste that here in this tab of course URL. So here this is my course URL where I want to enroll my user. And now that I have added my course URL, I'm going to simply click on Save and Send Test to Quit button. Now here we can see I have received this response. So this is a positive response, and this means that I have enrolled my user in my course in Graphy. So here I have successfully created this enrollment of my user, and to check whether I have enrolled a new user in my course or not, let me take you back to Graphy. And in my course, I'm going to go to Learners. And here in Learners, we can see I have just enrolled this new learner in my course that is named as Michael Karras, and I have the email that is michaelkarras@pabblytudes.com. So here we can see that this was my learner that I've created by using my Gravity form submission. And as I've created that learner in my Graphy account, I have automatically enrolled that learner in my course in Graphy. So here I've successfully enrolled this user by using all the detail of my form submission from Gravity Form, and I have done this automatically by setting up this automation between Gravity Form and Graphy. So here I have successfully created this automation, and I have created this automation and this connection between Gravity Form and Graphy by using Pabbly Connect. So let me take you to Pabbly Connect. And here with Pabbly Connect, I have connected Gravity Forms with Graphy to enroll Graphy user on Gravity Form submission. So let's summarize what we did here. So first I have set up my trigger, and my trigger application was Gravity Forms, and my trigger event was new response. Then I have set up my action step, and here I have used Graphy, and first I have used create learner as my action event, and after that I have used enroll learner to course as my action event. So this is how I have successfully created this workflow, and you can also create this workflow by following all the steps that I did in my workflow. And I am also going to put the link of my workflow in the description so you can check it out from there, and thank you for watching this video. Not just these applications, you can automate and integrate a lot more applications like this with Pabbly Connect. If you want to reach out to us, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any issues or queries related to our workflow, then you can check the forum link. And if you have any issues related to the pricing of Pabbly Connect or Pabbly, then you can check out this link. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to our channel.